Wavesound Audiobooks presents an unabridged recording of Dasher by Michael C. Madden, narrated by Steve Devereaux. Author's Note. Although the following is not a work of fiction, it might read like one. Kevin Dasher Wheatley VC was an extraordinary human being. If an author was to create a character like Dasher for a fiction novel and write a story like this one, some people might call it far-fetched and ridiculous. That said, every tale in this book is true and comes from a long list of books, service records, military reports, citations, letters, newspaper articles, and interviews. Kevin Wheatley was a man who commanded respect and led his men by the light of his actions, not his rank. He is widely regarded as one of the finest infantry soldiers Australia has ever produced. By the time people who have never heard of Dasher finish reading this book, they might wonder how it is possible that they had not come across his story before. I certainly hope so. I could never understand why some other author, more experienced than me, had not already written Dasher's book. He's one of the best-known, most loved and respected Victoria Cross recipients of all time, and his story is wildly entertaining. To be honest, I wanted to write it myself for a long time, but was intimidated and frankly horrified at the idea of taking it on. After all, this is Dasher Wheatley, a man who deserves enormous respect and dignity. I do not think I have ever encountered another person who was more loved by so many people. While writing this book, I had the absolute pleasure of talking to Dasher's family and many of the men who served with him. People like Warrant Officer Retired Bill William, Captain Retired Michael von Berg, MCOAM, Warrant Officer Retired Ray O'Brien, Lieutenant Colonel Retired John Sullivan, OAM, and more. After talking to these people and others, it's easy to come away with a good understanding of the awe in which Dasher was held. You can see the emotion on their faces and hear it in their voices when they talk about him. One moment they're crying and the next they're laughing their heads off as they recall the things Dasher used to do. The pain these people suffered when Dasher died is obvious. No one suffered his passing as deeply as his family did, however, and it has been a privilege to get to know them.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?